Hello everyone, my name is Ishika. Today we are going to know about a pratha called Jauhar. Jauhar, a tragic chapter in Indian history. Jauhar, a practice of self-immolation by ancient women in ancient India, stands as a stark statement to a valorous sacrifice displayed by Rajput women in the face of immense defeat or dishonor. This practice, shrouded in controversy and debate, has left an enduring mark on Indian history, full narrative of bravery, resilience, and sacrifice. While some scholars argue that Johar was a means of preserving honor and preventing subterfuge, others view it is a tragic act of desperation born out of societal pressure and a limitation imposed by on women's historical context of Johar. Early origin, Johar often linked to Rajput community, find its roots in ancient India text and traditional. The practice is believed to have emerged as way for women to safeguard to their honor and dignity times of conflict. Now we are going to know about a medieval era. During the medieval period, Johar became more prevalent. Rajput kingdoms faced frequent invasions and threats of capture and dishonor loomed large. In the context, Johar has seen as a last resort, a way of women to choose death on enslavement. Later centuries, the practice Johar continued in various forms throughout the century. While it has become less frequent in modern times, it remains a potent symbol of sacrifice made by women in the face of adversity. Motive behind Johar: preservation of honor. In Rajput societies, honor was paramount. Women was considered the embodiment of family dignity, and their capture by invaders has seen as a severe blow to the family reputation. Johar was perceived as a family to maintain honor and prevent the same shame of subjugation. Fear of enslavement, the prospect of being captured and enslaved by enemy forces, and horrifying for women. Johar provided a way to escape this fate, ensuring this would not fall into the hands of the advertisers. Societal pressure. As we live in a at that time society where everyone is facing many problems, so societal pressures played a significant role in influencing the Johar. Women were often raised to believe that their honor to be Johar after the death was a preferred alternatives. The ritual of Johar: preparation, the fire, the sacrifice. Preparation, the decision. The ritual of Johar preparations. The decision to perform Johar was often made by women themselves in consultation with the elder and family members. They would gather in designated place, often within a fort, temple, or prepare the final act. The fire. A large pyre was constructed, fueled by wood, ghee, and other flammable materials. The women would often adorn themselves in the finest attire and jewelry, symbolizing their final act, the sacrifice. With the prayer ablaze, the woman would enter the fire and offering prayers. The sacrifice is honored by the in enslavements because they face many problems. So that's why they choose the ritual of Johar. Debates and criticism. Feminist perceptives historical interpretations. When we are talking about feminism, there are many things comes out. In this, the Johar is one of that. Feminist scholars have criticized Johar, arguing that it reinforces patriarchal norms and reinforces the notion that human lives are subordinate to man's honor. They view it a form of forced suicide driven by societal pressure and limitation imposed on women. Historical interpretations. Historians debate that motivation and consequence of Johar. Some use it as tragic but a necessary act of resistance, while others argue that it's depicts harmful gender stereotypes and undermines women's agencies. Legacy of Johar, symbol of valor. Cultural impact, continuing debate. When we are talking about symbol of valors, Jauhar has become powerful symbol of bravery, resilience of Rajput women. It serves as a reminder of their unwavering commitment to honor and their willingness to sacrifice everything to the principles. Cultural impact. Jauhar has left a lasting impact on Indian cultural literature. It is often depicted in a folk tales, songs, and historical narrative, reflecting its enduring significance in the collective memory of the nation. When we're talking about debates, at this moment, some people also debate on this. Despite its historical significance, Johar remains a subject of debate and controversy. It raises fundamental questions about the gender roles, societal pressures, and the nature of sacrifice. The importance of understanding Johar historical context. Understanding Johar requires delving into historical context. It is crucial to consider the social, political, and cultural factors that shape this practice. Gender dynamic. Johar highlights the complexity of gender dynamics in ancient and medieval India. It sheds light on the roles assigned to women and the pressures they face in the patriarchal society. Human rights. The practice of Johar raises important question about the human rights and the right of individuals to choose their own destiny. It promotes us to consider the ethics and force aside the limitation imposed on women's agencies. Remembering and reflecting. Legacy of sacrifice, gender equality, historical perspective. The study of Johar offers a valuable lens through thought of complex interplay, historical force, social medias, individual agencies. Gender equality. Understanding Johar is a crucial for promoting gender equality and challenging harmful societal norms. It encourages us to visit for a future where women have agency of freedom of choice. While Johar represents a tragic chapter in history, it also serves as a reminder of the strength and resilience of women throughout history.